How's it going, guys? Chad Meister here again after a 9-month hiatus. Lots of you, all 15 of you actually, are probably wondering where I've been. And I can explain that, and it's basically just been because I've been applying to colleges. This is my senior year. I've been really busy. So I've had a lot of other things that take priority over just making these videos. But I'm hopefully back here for the last few months that I have left before I go off to college, and I'll be trying to get out, pump out some more videos for y'all. So today's video is going to be on basically moving baits, when and where to use them, what time of day they're best used, and I'm going to try to explain those to the best of my knowledge. And we'll be starting off at top water and working our way down to the bottom draggers. This one here is the Whopper Plopper 130 series. This one here can be switched out for a buzzbait, but this right here is going to be your top water lure. And what this does is this tail back here, most of you know what a Whopper Plopper does, but for you guys that don't, this tail in the back acts as a paddle and rotates through the water, stirs up a lot of water, makes a lot of noise, and it's floating. So unlike buzzbaits, this will stay on top of the water when you're not reeling it, so you can twitch it, you can pause it, and you can catch some huge fish on this. This one here, the buzzbait. This one is, like I said, you can switch out the buzzbait for the Whopper Plopper or the other way around, whichever one you feel more confident with. Again, this is the top water, and this blade up here is going to spin, make a lot of noise, as you can tell. This is a clacking buzzbait, and you can decide what you want there. This just makes more noise. Basically, when you want to use these, both the Whopper Plopper and the buzzbait, is going to be before the sun is up, and that is before the sun is up or right after the sun goes down, depending on when you like to get up in the morning. Anytime the sun isn't up, this is a great bait to throw. The reason being is this makes a great silhouette on the top of the water. And what that does, they also see this wake that it makes. When they see that wake and they see that silhouette, they can't necessarily pick apart what that is exactly. But they can definitely tell it's something, and it's basically a reaction strike. Like I said, moving baits, excuse me, I haven't mentioned this. Moving baits are going to be what you're going to get reaction strikes on. This is when they're really fired up. This is going to be your pre-spawn bass and stuff like that. They're really going to be busting on these. Pre-spawn and post-spawn are going to be pretty good producers with this bait or the Whopper Plopper. So let's go down to the next water depth here. And basically this right here is your standard spinner bait. This is the 1/2 ounce by Booyah, I'm pretty sure, or Strike King actually. This right here is going to be a great search bait. You can literally fish this hundreds of ways. I'm sure you could find different ways to fish this. The one way I like to throw it is around a lot of heavy cover. With this wire, this is what they call a, oh man, what's it called? A baby pin spinner bait is I think what they call it. You get the idea. This wire right here is going to be right over top of your hook point, which in turn is going to have stuff flow over top of the bait and not coming down into your hook, getting all that grass. It's not 100% snag proof, don't get me wrong on this, but it's really good coming through some heavier cover. You can throw this stuff up into grass. I pulled this thing out of like 6 feet of grass. And I can just fish it like I normally would. When you're wanting to throw past something, you can throw it up onto the bank, you can bring it back down into the water, and get up on those staging fish in pre-spawn, just dragging it back off the bank. Ways to fish this. This is going to be, you can slow roll this, you can burn it on the top of the water. This is great for reaching your deeper depths because it has no desired depth really. If you let it sink, it's going to go to that depth. That's the beauty of this bait. In this right here, I would always recommend you use a trailer hook, and that will take away the possibility of short strikes most of the time. Not foolproof, but it sure helps your hookup ratio. Times to throw this. This is a great all-year bait. You can throw this whenever. Cold water, warm water. Depending on what time of year you're throwing in, you're going to want to throw this and fish this a different way. In the summer, you're going to want to slow this down. Fish are really lethargic when it gets really hot. They won't want to chase a lot. They're going to want something that looks like a really easy meal, and it's going to be easy to catch up to. Nothing fast moving, burning it across the top. most of the time, unless a front comes in, a small rain front and stuff like that, and cools off the water. So that right there, any time of the year, basically fish it whatever way you want. You can yo-yo it, you can burn it, you can slow roll it, you can pause it, you can twitch it. If you can fish it one way, you can fish it 100 different others. And let's go here. I have 2 different styles of jerk baits now. Now this is going to be more of your mid-depth. With jerk baits, you can really find them in all different water levels. Really, you can fish them different places depending on what kind of bait you've bought. This one right here dives down to about 4 to 6 feet. I think this is a Husky Jerk 90. I think this is the 1/4 ounce version. So whatever the Rapala Husky Jerk is. This is going to be more of like a finesse style. It's a suspending, so when you pause it, it's not going up, it's not going to float up, it's not going to sink down. It's going to be amazing for those suspending bass that are really finicky and don't really know what they want, but if they see something moving and making a lot of noise, this thing has some serious rattles in it. This is going to be a really good producer for suspending bass. Another jerk bait I have here is going to be a soft jerk bait. Most of you guys have fished this. I started fishing with this. This has been the lure I've caught most of my bass on. This is a Zoom Super Fluke in pumpkin seed, I think. This right here, soft jerk bait. You're gonna Texas rig this through the nose, out the back. You can skin hook it like you would a normal Texas rig to make it more weedless. This right here is an amazing bait. They're cheap for one. That's when they're amazing. So you can buy 10 packs of these and whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna stop shamelessly plugging Zoom Super Flukes right now. When you're gonna want to fish these, again, you can really fish these in every type of water. You can fish this in cold water with more finesse style jerk baits like a fluke here, or a smaller 1/4 ounce jerk bait that's suspending. It's going to be really good producer, because those fish will be finicky and they're going to be, they're not going to want to chase anything again. I've been clobbered with this bait multiple times. So this, again, great producing lure. So I hope this helped you guys. I'm not the best, I'm not the expert on this. I'm sure there's a lot of other people who are more qualified to talk about this stuff. But you guys clicked on this video and I'm sharing with you what I know. And I thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe, please like the video. Tell me what you guys want to see next. This is just something that I kind of came up with on a whim. It was 9 months since I made a video and I wanted to make one. So please tell me what you guys want to see. I'm open to suggestions. And hopefully, like I said in the beginning, I'm going to be getting back at this fishing video thing. Hopefully I'll be able to pump out maybe a couple videos a month. It's not a lot, but it's going to be what I can manage. So thank you guys once again for watching, and this is Shad Meister signing out.